going on, everybody? So here we are, Tuesday. Oh, the 25th, I think it is, yes. And I gotta tell you, man, I'm a humble guy. I'm an honest guy. In the fishing business, you don't always get the truth. Fishermen don't always tell it like it is. And I hope that you realize that I do. I just do. I don't exaggerate things and say things that aren't true. I don't catch 5 and say we're catching 10. I just don't. I have too much integrity for that. And it makes no sense to be in business doing that. When you say that and then people come and they don't catch fish to that magnitude, you look bad. And so I believe honesty is the best policy. The truth hurts sometimes, but the truth shall set you free. And right now, as much as the truth hurts, I hope it sets me free, because fishing on Fork has probably been the most difficult, challenging April that I have ever had here. In fact, April in my life, especially after last April. Last April, 4 weeks of April, 4 weeks of May, and 1 week of June. Bass Lady Brook had all kind of 15 fish over 9 pounds. My client, that's not counting what my clients caught. I'm just using her alone in 2 double digits in that 9-week window. I know consensus, and I won't say names, but I know consensus of some incredible fishing guides on this lake that are also crying the blues. I've got text messages to prove it. I don't need to prove it to anybody. I see the frowns in the morning. It is brutal. And so here's the saying, number one: if you're not looking at them, you aren't catching them. And what we're implying is there really isn't a bite. There's not a patterned bite. You can junk fish, meaning go throw frogs, Cincos, swim jigs, square bills, and chatterbaits, and you might end up with a few bites throughout the day. This morning I had a couple blow-ups on the frogs. Didn't connect. Missed a few on the Cincos. You have to fish with a Cinco so slow that it hurts. I mean, chicken in the refrigerator, marinating chicken marinates faster than you got to move that bait. Know the strike zone, 2 to 4 feet. Throw it up in there and freaking set your rod down and drink an entire Coke or soda or beer without moving it. It'll swim off. But I mean, the slowness is unbelievable. Out of that, I'll be looking at them. Throw a swim jig and cover tons and tons and tons and tons and tons and tons of water, miles of shoreline, and you probably get a bite every now and then. I had a lot of chasers today. There's fry guarding bass. There's still a lot of fish on beds, and they're so picked on, and they're so beat up, and they're so spooky that the minute you get near them with your boat, the minute you put power poles down, the minute you throw a bait their direction, they leave. They've been so pestered. Here's the thing. If you'll take a look at this water temperature, 64 to 67, that's the main lake. Actually, that's even, I was up in Birch this morning, and that was the parameter in Birch, 66 degrees at the 514 bridge. Realize this, over a month ago, almost 2 months ago, March 10th, the water in Birch was warmer than it is today. I know some guys are throwing some top waters back in the backwaters, way up in the creeks, way up Running Creek, Coffee Creek, way up in Glade, way up in Birch Creek. And the same thing. It is really hit and miss. 2 days ago, yesterday was again 44 degrees on the launch. Last Monday, a week ago, was 41 degrees on the launch. It's Mother Nature. It's nobody doing anything wrong. However, someone's catching something. Someone's catching some fish out there. I have literally tried deep. I've gone deep with jigs and Carolina rigs. When I say deep, put the boat in 6 and fish to 20 and turn around and fish the 0 to 6 on road beds and points and shell beds. And I have exhausted myself. And here's the thing. I have the utmost confidence in myself. I've been doing this my whole life. I know what it takes to catch fish. And I know that fishing's fishing. The pros don't always catch them. Guides don't always catch them. But for this amount of time, as I said in the beginning, the truth hurts. And this has been the toughest April that I've ever had. Most certainly in 10 years guiding here on Lake Fork. And most certainly probably for April. April's a spring month. On the West Coast, April's on fire. We're catching fish. And if you're not looking at them on spawning beds right now, you're onesie twosies. That's it. There's no bite. There's no pattern. And it can't seem to put it together. So hope you can understand. I hope you can appreciate my honesty. That I can sit here and give a public report of that level. There's nothing wrong with the lake. It's just Mother Nature. We're sitting very stagnant. And it's been that way for a long time. We should be post-spawn. Any day we're going to be post-spawn, and they're going to start eating topwaters a lot better, and they're going to eat jigs. We just need Mother Nature to quit. We need the things to heat up. We need the sun to come out. In the last 30 days, I don't think we've had 5 of them where the sun shined from daybreak till dark. We need things to get right. Post-spawn fish is what we're due for. And anyways, again, not to be redundant, I'm grateful for your subscription. I'm grateful for the following. Hey, if anybody out there wants to share something with me, if you got something going and you don't mind, as many times as I've shared, as much as I've shared with you guys, maybe private message me. If you don't want everybody to know, don't put it on the public forum here. Don't post to the comment here in the public. Message me, 602-826-1524. I'd be super grateful for that. If you got something really, really, a pattern, not just caught a few, a pattern. I don't see a pattern very well on Lake Fork, except a bunch of people struggling. Now, I know this. Here's a little bit of public information that can help, and I'm done rambling. The afternoon and evening is different. And the night lights, as I implied to you guys last week, I want you to have some good information of some kind. The night lights absolutely are different. Go fish it from 10 to 1 in the morning on night lights, and then big females are showing up there. So, that's fact. But here's where we're sitting, 401.77, 401.74 as of this morning. Looks like maybe 1 to 2 inches of rain coming tomorrow night. That could be the kiss, the magic dust that we need. Rising fish, rising water rises fish. Hopefully it's warm trended a little bit, at least not cool trended, not cold rain, not cold weather rain, not cold front oriented. Hopefully it's thunder, lightning, and warm trended rain. And we do get 1 to 2 inches, get a big inflow of water. And I really think that it'll fire this thing up. So, appreciate you guys. Hit the like button if you like my honesty. At the very least, if you like this report. And a comment below. Ironically, even for the first time, I'm going to go do a members. And I don't have anything extra special to tell the members either. So, I would like to invite you over to the members channel. Because usually I give them some real meat potatoes. I give you guys some good information. I give you an honest report. But I give them the juice. It's a $4.99 a month subscription to be a member. I give them the juice. And this time, this is one of the very first weeks ever in, I think, a couple of years of doing this report that I don't have the juice. So, thanks again. Mike McFarland, being humble as possible and grateful for your watching, view time, and subscription. Thank you.